Hello everyone, welcome to Our Lord's Garden. It's going to be a bit of a longer form video where we really go more in-depth on the seeds and everything else like that. So we're going to start here on the side with the blush red onions as well as the red wing red onions. Both these roughly the same size, though the blush here is an F1 variety, which means that it is a brand new genus type thing. Well, no, not genus, but a hybrid. It was a brand new hybrid this year. First generation right there. So what it has is higher resistance to certain diseases as well as, certain other qualities that improve the bulb size as well as a few other things, which is absolutely spectacular. Love that all right here. As well as over here with the red wing, these are open pollinated. They're, just open pollinated seeds. They're the classic red onion. Over here we got the Apache red shallots, or scallions, depending on how you call it. They're the little bulb onions. They're just tiny little things. Absolutely taste amazing. They grow very, very quickly, which is why I have an absolute massive amount of them. And I got more right there next to my Kelsey onions. Now, let's go a little bit more in depth on the Kelsey onions here. Because you see, these bad boys, they start like any onion would, tiny little itty bitty seeds. I sowed far too many of them in this little tray. I'm going to have problems with that later. But they start as tiny little seeds. And as they grow, they don't go like, oh yeah, here's a little onion. They're like, oh yeah, here's like a Vidalia onion size. No. They keep going. They keep going. The record for the largest Kelsey onion is 16 pounds, 8.5 ounces. And if it were to put it on the table here, it would stand about as tall as that light currently. And that light is, here, let me properly show you here. That thing is, good lord, how fucking high do I have that thing? Yeah, it is huge. They get monstrous. It's ridiculous. Right here, we also have more red wing. That right there, that's just to keep an eye on the temperature, the humidity, make sure it's in the right range for all of the, everything down here. I already talked about the red wing. Right back here, we got the classic yellow onions, your Patterson and Kleber right there. Both of them are your classic storage onions for, like, the yellow variety. Not too much to talk about there. They're both open pollinated. They're both, everybody knows what they are. They don't know them by name, though. Right here, we have the three mystery peppers, which is this bad boy right here. Honest to God, I have no idea which one's which. I know I sowed a King of the North, a couple jalapenos, I think. Pretty sure this one right here, this big tall motherfucker, that one there is the Hungarian cheese blend, I do believe. Either that or it's a Carolina Reaper. I honestly have no clue whatsoever. Right over here we got the pink Brandywine, which is similar to the red Brandywine, like the big ass beefsteak tomatoes, those monster ones that are like 2-3 pounds each. Go on that right here on the side. I'm hoping that it will start growing with a little bit more brain power, apparently. Jesus Christ. The tomato, it's a little... It's a tomato, really. Because I brought it outside not too long ago. It was a couple days ago. It was a really, really nice day. It was 17 degrees Celsius, about 63 Fahrenheit. Absolutely splendid day. Took it outside. When I brought it back in, it was wrinkling. It was sulking. It was an angry little bastard. And that's why you gotta harden off your plants. Because if you don't, too much sunlight too quickly can and very likely will kill your plants. That's why you gotta be careful with it. Same with this monstrosity right here. But it's down here for a good few hours, and then it slowly dims off right around, I think I said about 6, so no, 5 to 6, it goes down to 75% brightness, then it goes down to 50% brightness, 6 to 7, 25% brightness from 7 to 8, and then it's off. So it's only going to be on under this for a good few hours today, and hopefully it doesn't cause any issues. But at this distance here to the light, that is about 60,000 lux, which is, 20,000 dimmer than that. And that's the goddamn sun. Now, if you get a closer distance, or about here, about 6 inches away, that's 80,000 lux, and my god, my hand is heating up. Those LEDs are so fucking bright and hot. This is what they used to be under right here. This is a little grow light. As you can see, it's kind of spidery. spindly into here, and let's providing light to the mystery onion here. I have no idea what it is, but I know it's an onion. As well as my carroty boy right down there. Love that little guy. Got some broccoli in there as well that should be growing up soon. I got my cantaloupe that I did not think was actually going to sprout. Because, you know, small bucket, cold room. Didn't think it was going to do it. My thumb apparently is greener than these leaves are because everything has sprouted perfectly and it makes me question my sanity. Right back here we got our classic, very beautiful, very tasty by the way. If you want to grow some good celery, I would highly recommend going with Tango variety celery. It doesn't grow very tall, which under the lights it had, it didn't get very tall at all. But it should grow about here, standing straight up, and that will be about that much will be just the leaves. Then down about 1.5 feet will be the stalks. And let me tell you, you want something that tastes like celery, like the most celery-flavored thing you ever had in your entire life, Tango celery is it. Like, honest to God. You break off step a stalk, there we go, that's the word I'm looking for. You break a stalk off of that, and you get hit with the most intense celery smell ever. It's awesome. And let me tell you, I did the same thing with garlic. I actually had some garlic growing in here as well. It didn't do very well because not enough light. And I don't recommend breaking off one of its leaves and just snapping it because it was going brown. I had to pull it off anyway. I don't recommend doing that and then sniffing it unless you really love the smell of garlic. Because let me tell you, that smell of garlic was so goddamn intense. Like, you really don't want to break off a leaf of garlic unless you really like the smell of garlic, because if you were to break it off and then just take a sniff of it, oh my good lord, does it assault your nose. It is heinous. It's like somebody just took the scent of garlic and then just fucked it directly into my nose. Like right in my nostrils. It was so unpleasant, but damn did it kind of smell good. But that's the thing with growing your own food. Like I'm growing here and will be on the farm later on in the summer. Is you get to experience all these weird, cool, and interesting little things. And if you couldn't tell, I'm, farming. It's gonna be... Yeah, it's a lot. Each one of these is about 128 seeds, and I've got 5 of them. All of them completely full. Well over 1,000 onions right here. It's a bit ridiculous. Yeah, this one should be either a jalapeno or a bell pepper plant. That one down there should be either jalapeno or Carolina Reaper. I got another Carolina Reaper upstairs because I wanted to test something. Hopefully it will sprout soon. Not 100% sure on that one yet. My little carrot down here, the Mokum carrot. Let me tell you, one of the best carrots I have ever had. Like, you want a good carrot that smells like the thought of carrot kind of thing. Like, you think of a carrot smell, you think it's going to smell absolutely carroty. Like that, I can't really describe it properly, but it has a very distinct smell. That has it. It is wonderful, let me tell you. Oh, man, I just love this garden. But anyway, if y'all have any questions, let me know. Beautiful little garden right here. Beautiful fucking setup. But anyway, like I said, if anyone has any questions, please just leave them down in the comments below. Let me know what you're all thinking, and hopefully I can answer them, or we can answer them together over the summer as we test certain things out and learn along the way. Anyway, I hope you all had a good one. Have an absolutely amazing one. And don't forget, in the Lord's garden, we will have food. For one, for all. God bless.